it going? Susie's sneaking a nice pop. We got a reaction video for you. We've got some social media links below in the description box. Today's video is brought to you by Eric, bringing us Hourglass. Oblivious to the Obvious, Part 1, No Chance. Oblivious to... Oh, by the way, this is Eric speaking. Oblivious to the Obvious is an emotion-laden epic. At over 30 minutes, Brick Williams' lyrics at the least leave a hollow feeling in the stomach and, at most, bring feelings of hatred and guilt.
Dang.
The story is one of neglect and abuse breeding neglect and abuse. Abruptly confronted with mortality, hope to be remembered follows regret. The need for remembrance gives way to seeking forgiveness. Forgiveness brings the accountability to change. Commitment to change yields redemption. Musically, the composition opts for space over density. Mood prevails over technicality. It is hard to think of a song or an album where the bass is given such equal footing with guitar and keyboards. Did you just light up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Not the typical brief bone thrown to the thick string player. Eric, Blood the bassist, certainly doesn't blow the opportunity.
Oh,
Oblivious to the Obvious concludes with an instrumental set perfectly to complete the journey, though self-examination and critique. I decided to leave the whole explanation for the meaning on this track only, as the lyrics are very clearly sung and you can tell what's going on throughout the rest of the story.
That's awesome.
Side note, I put the 5 separate lyric videos together.
Just so you know, I read that as a side note, like of a cassette tape, like a side note.
Ah.
That's not what it says. It says a side note.
During certain parts, the song fades away at the very end. That's the way my iMovie works on my computer. And the transitions are much smoother when listening to it from start to finish. Had to make it short enough for you to find people to do a reaction to it. Thank
awesome,
you so
Eric.
much, Eric. We've been loving your series, Ziz. What?
Our
You
wheels
alright?
are like perfectly lined up so that
Oh my goodness.
I can't get close enough to you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this.
Do it!
But before we do this,
Before we do it, what?
head on over, y'all, and hit the like button. Subscribe. Thank Eric below. Oh. Oopity,
What?
oopity, oops.
Nice.
Dang, you're not kidding about that bass.
He was never there for me. He really looked my way. And when he'd come home tired from work, he never had a thing to say. And if he ever spoke to me, it was always in anger. When I tried to speak to him, he'd treat me like a stranger. What kind of father is his son?
Dang.
It takes out his pain on everyone. Thinks only of himself, like he's the only one who exists in the world that needs someone.
Dang.
That drummer is
That's how we're doing this?
slaying it. The
Woo!
bass, like Eric said, is just
The
in your
bass,
face. I
yeah.
mean, in the first
Wow,
10
right off
seconds.
right off the rip.
Yeah, you're just
Oh
like,
my God.
wow, oh my goodness. This, of course, is already an emotional story.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's terrible.
What chance did I have of turning out right? I never learned a thing at home that could help me with my life. Always being yelled and deprived
Dang,
of
good
any
video.
fun. That childhood shrinking system never loved by anyone.
Dang.
Wow, that bass is going in. Listen to all those little.
They're all playing
Yeah.
together like
Wow.
perfectly.
She always shot me down with a bullet from her mouth. She made me feel so guilty if I wanted to leave the house. She disregard everyone in a power-hungry spree. Clean the house like a psycho driven by a OCD. What kind of mother neglects her son? Puts down the child, says he's no one. Thinks only of herself, and if the house is clean, wants nothing more than status and prestige.
This is really heartbreaking because, you know, like a child is depending on their parents to be their security and their safety and to build them up and encourage them, you know, and then when a kid doesn't have that, it's like they don't have anything else. They don't have anyone else, you know, and they have nothing else to really like look for or reach out for, or there's no like faith, or there's no this, or there's no that. Like that's all they got is their parents, you know?
Yeah.
And-
And like Eric said, a lot of times it is a cyclical pattern, you know, that
Hurt people.
that has gone through generation to generation, and someone has to break the cycle.
Yeah,
Someone has to come along and help
Yeah.
a family like this out of a cycle, or somebody has to have the grit and
Yeah.
the willpower and the determination to break the cycle, and honestly the counseling to break the cycle,
Yeah.
because stuff like that's
Yeah.
generational in your family. It can be really hard to break through.
Yeah, I agree.
What chance did I have of turning out right?
And that
I
bass.
never learned a thing at home that could help me with my life. Always being yelled and deprived of any fun. That childhood sugar system never loved by anyone.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Wow. What?
What chance did I?
Oh my gosh, that piano and bass was insane. That was incredible.
What's really blowing my mind in this song is how perfectly the guitar, the bass, and the piano are like dancing with each other.
Oh my gosh, so good.
It's so perfect.
I don't know if this is like kind of like a made up story about someone in that situation, or if it is the story of the lead vocalist or what. But man, wow. This is a powerful story.
It's vulnerable.
And feel free to call me up. You know what I mean? I'll share some love with you. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Woo! Dang.
Yeah.
Of turning out right. I never learned a thing at home that could help me with my life. Always being yelled at and deprived of any fun that childhood should consist of. Never loved by anyone. Self-esteem. No chance when rage is a constant theme. No chance of showing love for their son. No chance when they think about themselves or else no one. No chance when innocence is reviled. No chance when blame is placed upon a child.
Dang. Wow, this is intense right here. You know, I'll tell you, one time I made a post on Facebook. I was reading all kinds of terrible stories that just kept popping on my feed. And I think one of them was like about their kid that they left in the garage and he froze to death or something crazy. I literally made a post like that day and was like, look, if you don't want your kid or whatever and you're not going to take care of them or, you know, whatever, like...
You need a break or else.
Yeah.
You know?
Or you need a break or you're going to lose it. Like, message me and, like, I'll take care of the kid. You know what I mean? Or give you a break or whatever.
Yeah.
Because that breaks my heart. You know what I mean? Man, they don't deserve that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure you check out part 2, which is up next.
And part 3, which is after that.
And it just keeps going. So don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
I just wanna bang my leg. I just wanna